It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We'll begin with the Knicks, who got the victory in this one to move to 9-5 on the year. Down in Orlando, we had the Magic win by 4. Atlanta came away from this one with a win. And finally, we had the Clippers win by 2. Let's show the guys who went to work today. Tracy McGrady has to get some love for his game because he was as good as it gets out there. You know, there's going to be days where nothing is working right. Here on ESPN, we call that the iron unkind. J.O. had a tough go of it out there on the floor. I'm not sure he was ever really into the blow. That'll do it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. See you soon. It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We'll start with the Pacers, who got the win to move to 8-6 on the year. In Miami, we had the Heat win by 7. Philly came away from this one with a win. The Bulls get their 7th win of the year. Phoenix came away victorious. In the capital of Cali, the Grizzlies win by 15. Portland came away victorious. And lastly, we had the Sonics win by 30. Let's show off our double clutch players for today. Jason Kidd was one of our top performers in the association. He really put on a show. Some games you just don't have it. It's almost like there's a lid on the rim. So just pass the ball, dog. Brad Miller had a subpar performance today. Numbers don't lie, but in this case, I bet he wished they did. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on ESPN. Kevin Frazier here to bring you NBA action on ESPN. The Celtics' Shaquille O'Neal shows us how he puts the lockdown on opponents. He's serious about his post D. They'll be facing the Wizards. Christian Laettner is going to have to seize the moment out there. It's put up or shut up time. Wizards, Lakers, coming at you.
Welcome to ESPN Basketball here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. I'm Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. And Tom, we're going to take a look at the starting lineups here. And you got to tell us who's going to be the two key players.
Well, Fitz, the first guy I want to single out is right here. Shaquille O'Neal is going to have to take it inside and finish it in there. Get him the ball close to the rim, and that's money. On the other side, you've got a mid-level player. Christian Laettner is ready and willing to contribute any way he can. He's willing to battle with anyone who gets in his way.
Thanks, Tommy. Time to jump it up and let's get going. And the Wizards control the tip-off, and we'll get this one started. To Jeffries. Laettner has position down low. Laettner shoots from the post. The defensive rebound by O'Neal. That last lane was good by O'Neal. And the Wizards work it up court. Fakes the pass. Nabbed by Stackhouse. To Arenas. Fisher cannons this one the entire length of the court. And the Lakers turn this one over out of bounds. Arenas brings it up. To Jeffries. Received by Stackhouse. Pump fakes. To Laettner. The layup was tossed in by Laettner.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Just over 11 minutes here in the first quarter. To Shaq, and the Lakers recover the loose ball. Pass caught by Fisher. To Bryant. 6 seconds to shoot. Shaq shoots from the paint. Deflected. A rare rebound by Stackhouse. Kobe takes the shot. Bounces off the left rim and out. And that's his first takeaway of the game. Kobe is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
Hey, if you're going to foul the guy, go ahead and whack him. Make sure he doesn't get a three-point opportunity.
He can't get the first. Good on number 2. 1 point separating the teams. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse glides in.
I'll tell you what, there aren't a lot of guys in the league that can dream about doing shots like this. This guy can actually do it on the court.
He completes the three-point play. The Lakers bring it up. Here comes the double team. Splits it with a pass. Here comes the double team. Count that last jumper by Bryant.
When you're the star player, you realize that taking on all the responsibility comes with the territory.
Just over 10 minutes here in the first quarter. Arenas takes it in. Arenas is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. He's double teamed. Manages to pass out of it. And the Wizards are just behind here. 7-5. To Laettner. Laettner gets airborne. Dunks it down with one hand.
This guy's normally not a dunker, but he flushed that one just to make sure it was going down.
Fisher has the ball. To Bryant. He's doubled up. He's doubled up. Shaq glides in. Shaq commits the charge in. That is his first foul of the game. Laettner takes it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Jeffries. Received by Arenas. Pump fakes. Here comes the double team. Arenas for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
About perfect defensive read. He was set, he knew he was going to get blasted, and he stood his ground.
To Shaq. Shaq sails in, swatted away. To Shaq. He's double teamed. Gets the pass off.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
And the Wizards bring it up court and are two back. To Laettner. Laettner releases with no one near him. No doubt about it.
Gets his feet set and knocks down the shorty.
The Lakers head into the front court. To Fox. He's double teamed. Malone pulls the trigger from 8. Hits it.
Once he gets inside, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. He's that good in close fits.
The Wizards work it up. They're shooting 50% from the floor. To Hughes. Hughes takes it in, lays it right in.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Fisher crosses over. Fisher is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Hughes is at the controls. Skip to Stackhouse. Bounce to Hughes. Hughes sails in, sent away, and it's right to him.
Nice. He was a human fly swatter on that one. He sent that one flying.
Taken all the way by Bryant.
Offensive awareness, court savvy, well, whatever it is, he's got it.
2-point differential between the teams. To Jeffries. Caught by Haywood. Fakes. Nabbed by Haywood. Haywood uses the drop step. The shot clock shows 5. Stackhouse shoots it, misses from just inside the line. Malone made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Bryant. Kobe sails in.
Good recognition and good ball movement.
Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse puts it up from 11. Hits it.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
Skip to Shaq. To Bryant. Kobe isolates. Kobe crosses it over. 7 on the shot clock. Keeps the ball alive. To Malone. Shaq wants it in the post. They get it to him. Shaq was parked down low and got hit with a 3-second call. Laettner will head to the bench. The Wizards take it up court with a narrow deficit, 15-13. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse pulls the trigger from the high post. Can't capitalize.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Right block shot canned by Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, Fitz.
The Wizards have it. Lob to Hayes. To Hughes. Haywood takes it in, kisses it off the glass.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 61% from the floor. Fisher is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game. Fisher will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. Haywood will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Wizards.
To Hughes. Hughes takes a turnaround J.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
Pargo is at the controls. To Fox. Here comes the double team. Splits it with a pass. Shaq shoots from the post. Not there for him.
That's one of those shots where everything looks good until the last second.
To Hayes. Fades. Ripped down inside by O'Neal. Misses the jumper. To Fox. Fox uses the glass. Gets the lay-in.
That was a nice finish there.
Just under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. To Hughes. Hayes showboats. Jams it home.
The amazing thing is, that's not even his best dunk.
Passes it way up court. To Shaq. He's doubled up. Malone is credited the assist. That's his fifth.
Every coach loves their star players and the intensity they bring to the court.
Hughes can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Grabbed by Stackhouse. Stackhouse shoots on the mark from 16 feet out.
He doesn't really like to take shots from that far out, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Just over 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Kobe steps back. To Shaq. White made the nab back there and records his first steal.
Smart read by the defender there, Fitz. He saw what was going down and jumped out to pick the pass off. That's called working for the highlight reel, and here it comes.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. To Shaq. Shaq windmills, blows the jam. Left side pass. There's the steal. Hughes glides in, deflected.
Substitution for the Lakers. Substitution for the Wizards.
He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Lakers with the ball and a 4-point deficit. To Malone. Malone is calling for it. Walton is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The Wizards have it, and they're on a 12-5 run. Caught by Stackhouse. Stackhouse takes the quick shot.
Nice tip right there. It's better just to tip it in and then grab it and bring it down where some little guy can run around in there and strip it from you.
The Lakers take it up court, but they're losing. 27-22. To Malone. Pass caught by Walton. He's doubled up. Received by Malone. Here comes the double team. Manages to pass out of it. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by O'Neal.
He should be trying to go towards the rim when he's that close, not fading away from it.
The 7-footer was buried by Hayes.
They took the first shot they had, and I don't think it was a good one. But what do I know? They made it.
The Lakers bring it up. Pargo releases with no one near him. It's good.
That's not the shot you want from him, but when he knocks it down, who's going to argue?
The Wizards would love to extend their lead this trip down. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse with the step back. Short shot and missed by Stackhouse. The rebound pays dividends, canned by Brown.
Nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 57% from the floor. Lob to Shaq. Shaq goes to the drop step. To George. Grabbed by Walton. 7 on the shot clock. Dumps it off. Malone shoots with the clock winding down. Missed it. To Shaq. Shaq gets up. Dunks it down with one hand.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Hughes takes it up, and he's got 5 assists. To Hayes. Brown wants it down low, and that's takeaway number 2 for him.
That's like a DB reading a quarterback right there. He broke on the pass and picked it cleanly.
To Malone. He's double teamed. Splits it with a pass. Off the right rim, but missed by George.
Those are the breaks. Sometimes you do everything right and they still don't go.
To Hayes. Hayes fired from the post.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
The spread is 7. To Walton. Now left wing. To Pargo. Malone glides in. Layup is good.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
54 seconds here in the first quarter. Hughes from the left block. Great shot by the 6-year man out of St. Louis.
The Wizards are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots this well, you might as well forget about it.
Pargo goes with the crossover. Pargo commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game. Malone will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Lakers.
To Hughes. Hughes sails in. Now is in double figures.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
To George. Out on the right wing. To George. George takes it in. Swatted. The Lakers will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Pargo puts it up off the inbound. Rebounded by Hayes. A difficult shot and miss by Stackhouse. Beats the buzzer.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
There's the horn, and at the end of one, it's 37-31. Walton throws it in to start the second. To Cook. A fake pass there. Out on the left. Here comes the double team. Kobe shoots from the top of the key. A rare rebound by Brown. To Brown. The rejection with perfection. And it's right back to the shooter. The second chance bucket was canned by Brown.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
To Shaq. Shaq uses the drop step. The shot from the post missed by O'Neal.
That's a shot NBA players don't miss in practice. Once the game starts, it's a whole different story.
An extra effort rebound by Walton. Can't convert on the fast break. Misfired. To Stackhouse. For a double-digit lead, Hayes, 10 points by the first-year man out of Georgia.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
The Lakers are behind here, 41-31. The lead is cut to single digits by Pargo.
That was a nice finish there.
The Wizards have the ball. To White. With the runner. Not there for him. Brown sails in. Knocked off course. Shaq takes it in. Gets right iron. No good. Arenas tries the spin move.
This one's tougher than it looks, Fitz. It's hard to keep your balance after the spin and then still have your equilibrium intact.
Just under 11 minutes here in the second quarter. He's double teamed. The J was missed by Bryant. Stackhouse works it up, and he's got 9 points. Now by Brown. To Brown. Outside pass. Caught by White. 7 on the shot clock. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse off the glass. Yes!
The Wizards are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
And the Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 48% from the floor. To Shaq. Shaq gets aggressive. One hands it through.
He went with the one hand and flushed it down.
Just over 9 minutes here in the second quarter. To Stackhouse. Skip to White. Bounce to Arenas. Pump fakes. Arenas lets it go from the wing. Money on the jump shot.
That's what's so great about the jab step. The defender has to commit one way or the other, and that's when you have the advantage.
Double-digit ball game. Pargo jumps up, and we have a foul. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse uses the glass.
Easy to see the bump right here, but look at the body control to get this shot off. Boy, that is big time.
Pargo works it up court. To Cook. Passed outside. Shaq is asking for it in the post. They get him the ball. 5 on the shot clock. 10-footer was off the mark by O'Neal.
You want the ball in the hands of your best players. If they miss, they miss.
Hauled down by Cook.
That gap on the scoreboard is getting larger here in the second. You may want to start doing things a little differently.
To Cook. Here comes the double team. Manages to pass out of it. Shaq now is in double figures.
Some players get the ball in their hands and look at it like it's a foreign object. What do I do with it? Well, this isn't one of those guys.
The Wizards ball and a double-digit lead. Arenas releases from the stripe. Can't get it. Swatted away and gathered by O'Neal.
That's effective help defense there. He rotated over and packed that one.
Powerful two-handed jam by Bryant.
That's why you go up strong with two hands and jam it. It's hard to stop.
The Wizards can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. To Brown for a double-digit lead. Nice rebound by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State. To Shaq. 7 on the shot clock. To Walton. He's double teamed. Shaq gains some altitude. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 12 so far.
You can't shy away from the spotlight when you're a star, Fitz, and this guy certainly doesn't.
To Hayes. To end the drought. Rebounded inside by Cook. The Wizards look completely out of rhythm here in the second quarter. To Shaq. Shaq gets some hang time.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
The Wizards have it, and they are out in front, 49-44. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Brown. No dice. They got the board, but the shot was missed by Arenas.
They're holding on to the lead here, Fitz, but this scoring drought is not helping.
Rattles in and out by Hayes.
To put it mildly, this team's having a lot of problems scoring right now. Here's an idea. Whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
And the Wizards touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Malone comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. White will leave the floor. To Bryant. Kobe takes the shot from about 16. Gets the bucket.
He had that, Jay, all the way. Unlike a lot of players, he feels right at home in the mid-range area.
Just under 6 minutes here in the second quarter. The drought continues off the miss by Arenas. Arenas might want to slow it down a little here in the second quarter. To Fisher. Fisher goes to the drop step. Grabbed by O'Neal. He's doubled up. 5 on the shot clock. Fisher shoots with the clock winding down. Controlled by Leitner. Slams it through. Just over 5 minutes here in the second quarter. Takes the 3.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
Arenas works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Rebounded inside by Bryant.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
To Malone. He's doubled up. Pump fakes. For the tie. To Stackhouse. Nabbed by Leitner. Fakes. Now on the wing. With the jab step. Arenas fires. Bounces short off the rim. With the denial. And it's loose inside. Shaq got his hand on that shot and blocked it out of bounds. Shaq will head to the bench. Haywood looks fresh coming back on the floor. Arenas shoots off the inbound. Hits it.
His shooting has been streaky tonight, so hopefully this is a good sign.
And the Lakers work it up. They're shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Kobe one-on-one. Kobe goes with a runner. Money.
They needed that one. What a nice job of not hanging your heads, keep grinding, and get right back into the game.
Arenas works it up. He's shooting 27% from the floor. Booked that post shot by Brown.
Credit him with the basket. Maybe that's what this guy needs to get back on track.
And the Lakers take it up court and are back 55-53. To Fox. Malone shoots from 12.
That was an excellent play. Watch the job he does here.
And the Wizards have it. Skip to Hayes. Hayes gets airborne. He gets hammered. And he'll head to the stripe. Can't sink the first. And he gives them the lead. The Lakers take it up. They're shooting 55% from the floor. To Malone. Here comes the double team. Fisher shoots from the top of the key. To Hughes. Hughes shoots from the post. Misses the jumper. Fisher gets credited for the block on that one.
The shooter really didn't respect this guy as a defender, but that pack might change his mind in a hurry.
The 360 was stuffed down by Bryant.
Why lay it in when you can slam it like that?
To Hayes. Arenas glides in, banks it in.
They regrouped a little bit here in the second, Fitz. They turned that first quarter deficit into a distant memory.
The Lakers have the lead here, 59-58. Fisher releases from close range. No way.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
To Hughes. Brown takes the shot from the elbow. A rare rebound by Medvedenko.
2 minutes remaining.
To Malone. He's double teamed. Seven on the shot clock. Kobe releases.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
Arenas with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. To Haywood. With the runner. Ripped down inside by Malone. Connects from downtown.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
The Wizards with the ball, and they trail by 6. Arenas spins to Brown. Brown leaves the ground. Arenas is credited the assist. That's his 5th.
The pace from the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
Just over a minute here in the second quarter. To Fisher. Fisher goes glass. Gets the lay-in.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
43 seconds here in the second quarter. To Hayes. Brown is looking for the ball. They get it into him. To Arenas. 7 on the shot clock. Received by Haywood. Haywood fades away inside. Money on the jump shot.
The Wizards have had some nice minutes from the bench tonight, Fitz, and it's always nice when you can go to the bench for some production.
We've got a 4-point ball game. To Bryant. Kobe takes a step back. Kobe with the crossover.
Just look at how he uses his crossover to create space for the sweet jumper.
To Hughes. Hughes puts it up from 11. Ripped down by Medvedenko. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 68-62. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers have had the better look so far, and you can see that in the field goal percentage difference. I like their chances in the second half if they can keep the offense rolling.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Malone throws it in to start the third. Fisher launches from beyond the arc. Fisher, nice three-pointer by the 8-year man out of Arkansas Little Rock. Arenas, high off the glass. Great shot by the third-year man out of Arizona.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
To Malone. Malone sails in, and we have a foul.
Too much contact there. No question for the ref to blow the whistle on that one.
Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. Arenas works it up, and he's got 10 points. To Jeffries. Deflected, and it's controlled by Haywood. The Wizards recover the loose ball. Leitner takes a wide-open shot. Not there for him.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself. Or a lot angry at yourself.
He's double-teamed. Swatted, and it's controlled by Bryant. Seven on the shot clock. Kobe with a crossover. Kobe is close to getting the three-point play, but instead he'll go to the line to shoot two. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded by Haywood. To Leitner. Pass caught by Arenas. Arenas crosses it over. Fisher gets called for blocking, and that is his third foul so far. To Arenas. Skip to Stackhouse. 7 on the shot clock. Stackhouse shoots with the clock winding down. Misses the tray.
He may have forced that one. That 3 can be tempting when you're down, but a solid 2 is just as good in the long run.
The bucket was drained, and the lead is pushed to double digits by Bryant. Skip to Jeffries. Jeffries uses the drop step. Jeffries with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Fitz, a defender, had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
Kobe takes it up court, and he's 5 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Shaq. Shaq takes it in.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
The Wizards with control, but are down here, 77-64. To Stackhouse. To end the drought. Wasn't there.
This drought is taking them right out of the game. It's going to be very, very difficult to catch up.
Fisher has an opportunity to get his third 3 of the night this trip down. Shaq glides in, hammered, and he'll go to the line. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Haywood. To Jeffries. Jeffries takes flight, dunks it down with one hand.
They came at a halftime with the lead, and right now they're adding to it.
Fisher takes it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Here comes the double team. And the Lakers score this time down, and now up a baker's dozen. That's 13.
You got to keep your eye on this guy. He's always looking for your weakness, and when he finds it, he will exploit it.
Arenas shoots from the post. Nice rebound by the 13-year man out of North Carolina. He's doubled up, gets the pass off. It's rejected, and it's scooped up by Malone. He's double-teamed. Fisher looks to break his man down. The shot clock shows 5. Shaq shoots with the clock winding down. Ripped down inside by Leitner. Grabbed by Arenas. To Jeffries. Pass caught by Jeffries. Fakes the pass. To Leitner. They work it in. Leitner pulls the trigger from the high post. It's ripped down by Bryant. Fisher lets it go from the wing.
That's a tough shot right there. Going up against a taller defender. Doesn't seem to bother him, though. He rises up and says, "Come get some."
Just under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Here comes the double team. Haywood is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. The Lakers are on a 10-4 run here. To Fisher. Fisher goes to the drop step. 7 on the shot clock. To Malone. A fake pass there. Nice shot, but what an assist by Malone.
These guys are showing no mercy right now.
The Wizards are in trouble here. 83-68. To Stackhouse. Received by Arenas. Not normally a dunker, but a message sent there by Haywood.
So many players just force up horrible shots. It's nice to see a player work the ball around to the open man.
Just over 7 minutes here in the third quarter. Here comes the double team. Kobe puts it up inside. Not there for him.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
Kobe batted it away, and that's his second block of the game.
He held off until just the right moment and then swatted that one down.
Stackhouse got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. Keeps it. No good. Knocked off course, and it's right back to the shooter. The one-handed stuff is no good. Missed by Haywood. Stackhouse takes it in.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
The Lakers ball in a double-digit lead. Fisher with the step back. Fisher shoots, gets the bucket, and his 7th point this quarter. He's got 14 total.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
Fakes to Stackhouse. Jab steps. Stackhouse with the crossover. Stackhouse is called for charging, and that is his 3rd foul so far. Leitner will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Wizards.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 80% from beyond the arc. To Fox. He's double teamed. Fox fires from 14. Misses the jumper. Arenas brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Arenas takes the quick shot. Misses the jumper. Rejected hard. And that's his 3rd block of the evening.
He's the guy they rely on to shut down the inside game, and he does it with plays like that.
To Fox. To Fox. He's doubled up. 6 seconds to shoot. Out on the left wing. Kobe is calling for it.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
Arenas works it up. He's shooting 33% from the floor. To Arenas. Pass low post. It's blocked. It's knocked away. And the Wizards will get this one back. The steal. And he comes away with his 3rd pickpocket tonight. Shaq off the glass. Shaq, 22 points by the 12-year man out of Louisiana State.
You can't shy away from the spotlight when you're a star, Fitz, and this guy certainly doesn't.
The Wizards are at the controls. To Haywood. They push it inside. Haywood uses the drop step. Shaq gets the reach-in call, and that is his 3rd foul so far. Hughes comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while.
Substitution for the Wizards.
To Arenas. Arenas, high off the glass. Knocked off course. Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. And the Lakers take it up court and are up large, 91-74. To Fox. Caught by O'Neal. To Fisher. Fisher, one-on-one. 7 on the shot clock.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
The Wizards work it up. They're shooting 39% from the floor. Arenas shoots from the post. No, sir. Arenas is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Double-digit ball game. To Shaq. 7 on the shot clock. Caught by Fisher. Fisher shoots, hands it, and gets his 11th point of the quarter. He's got 18 total.
Derek Fisher is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
Jeffries takes flight, swatted away, and gathered by O'Neal.
Way to be there for his teammate. That wasn't his man, but he got over there in time to make the play.
To Fisher. Grabbed by Fox. Kobe steps back. Kobe lets it go from the wing. Ripped down inside by Jeffries. To Jeffries. Lob to Brown. 7 on the shot clock. To Hughes. Hughes sails in. Missed it. 3 opportunities and they couldn't score.
The big fella is in danger of fouling out, Fitz, and you have to wonder if they can maintain this lead without him.
Sinks the first of 2. He gets them both. George has the rock. To Bryant for 3. Can't drop it in from beyond the arc.
You got to be careful when you're up. Just jacking up the first 3-point you get isn't the best way to hold on to a lead. Check out the way he drives to get open here, Fitz. What a sweet move and an even better shot.
The Lakers bring it up, and they've connected on their last 4 shots from beyond the arc. To Rush. Nabbed by Bryant. Kobe looks to break his man down. Kobe backs up. The shot clock shows 5. Kobe gets the bucket, and he's got 27 tonight.
He is single-handedly just slicing and dicing this defense apart.
And the Wizards with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Arenas. Brown fires from 14. Nails it.
The Wizards are having their way on the inside, Fitz, but they need to keep it up and raise their intensity on D.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 66% from beyond the arc. That long 3 was nailed by George.
You don't see many players around the league with that kind of range.
Arenas brings it up, and he's got 16 points. To Jeffries. Jeffries fired from the post. Money on the jump shot.
The Wizards' bench is doing its part, Fitz, but they need their starters to step up and help make a game out of this.
Just over a minute here in the third quarter. Skip to Bryant. To George. George launches from beyond the arc. Can't hit the 3-pointer.
Not to be mean, Fitz, but you have a lot of guys around the league taking threes who shouldn't be. I'd probably have to put him in that category.
High post shot sank by Stackhouse.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Received by Bryant. Medvedenko has position down low. Rush puts it up. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
You want your best shooters out there on the perimeter taking those shots, not the guys who can't hit them if their lives depended on it.
To Stackhouse. Sends it back the other way. And that's his first block of the game. To Cook. Stolen. Pass caught by Hughes. Off the left rim and out by Hughes. Cook made the nab back there and records his first steal.
Things got jammed up under the net and left a golden opportunity for the steal.
Medvedenko gets aggressive. We've just finished the third quarter, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 100-86. Brown inbounds to start the final quarter. A fake pass there, caught by Brown. To Hughes, pump fakes. Fades.
You have to improvise in this league, and that's what happens here in this replay. He made the most out of a tough situation.
The Lakers work it up court. Passes it up court. To George. George shoots from the post. 14 rebounds by the third-year man out of Glenn Academy High School. Lays it right in.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Here in the fourth quarter. To Medvedenko. There's the steal. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
Perfect timing and perfect execution to come away with that swipe.
He's double-teamed. The Wizards get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
Give that man kudos. That shot was even harder than it looked.
To Bryant. George is calling for it. Book that last layup by Bryant.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
The Wizards are behind here, 102-92. Nabbed by Dixon. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Dixon. To George. Beyond the arc. Gets nothing but net.
He's definitely not one of the elite shooters in the league, but give him some space, and he can do some damage.
Arenas brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Dixon. Dixon shoots from the paint. Down the hatch.
Nice play. He was definitely giving up some size on the inside, but it didn't seem to bother him a bit.
Just over 10 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Cook. Cook launches from beyond the arc. A rare rebound by Brown. To Jeffries. Jeffries goes up. And we have a foul.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The Lakers with control in the lead, 105-95. Dumps it off. To Rush. Clock down to 6. Kobe takes it in, tries to drop it in, but it won't go. To Rush. Dumps it off. Kobe lets it go from the wing.
Good looking play coming up here.
Arenas brings it up. He's shooting 33% from the floor. To Hughes. Hughes releases from the stripe. Big bucket by the 6-year man out of St. Louis.
I like his composure. It's not always easy to gather yourself and nail those short J's.
George has an opportunity to get his third 3 of the night this trip down. To George. The Lakers control the loose ball. Kobe shoots from the top of the key. Hits it.
The Lakers are shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
To Hughes. Pump fakes. Arenas shoots from 12. Nice defensive rebound by Cook. Gets the lay-in.
This guy is so quick. He's the only person I know that can break his shadow's ankles.
Double-digit ball game. To Brown. Brown glides in. The ball's loose, and the Lakers touched it last right before it went out of bounds.
Substitution for the Lakers. Substitution for the Wizards.
It's stolen. George works it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. To George. Cross-court pass. Grabbed by Rush. Here comes the double team. 7 on the shot clock. He's doubled up. Kobe shoots with the clock winding down.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
Arenas works it up, and he's got 11 assists. Skip to Hughes. To Brown. Received by Brown. Arenas sails in, gets the far iron, but it goes in. The Lakers have possession, and they're on a 9-4 run. George takes the quick shot. Not there for him.
That's the great thing about having a big lead. You can afford a few misses, but not too many.
The shot from the line cashed in by Arenas.
He waltzed right in for the layup, and nobody on defense was home.
And the Lakers fall in a double-digit lead. Grabbed by O'Neal. Punched down by O'Neal.
Things are getting really ugly out there.
Arenas brings it up. To Dixon. Jabs. Pump fakes. To Dixon. Brown wants the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Brown fires. Can't finish it in the post.
Well, that little drop step showed he knew how to get the D off his back. He just has to follow it up with the deuce.
Kobe is scorching hot. He's now got 40.
Kobe Bryant is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
Just over 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Stackhouse. Nabbed by Dixon. To Arenas. Back to Arenas. 6 seconds to shoot.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
And the Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 50% from beyond the arc. To Shaq. Shaq sails in, gets his 26th point of the game. Haywood looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Timeout, Wizards.
The Wizards with the scary deficit here. 120 to 104. Arenas double clutches. Easily rebounded by O'Neal. Kobe, 41 points by the 8-year man out of Lower Marion High School in Pennsylvania. Arenas is having trouble walking, and he's got a grimace on his face.
Fitz, I think it's his thighs. You've got the hamstrings and the quads in that area, 2 major muscles. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
To Brown. Dixon goes glass. Good.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
Fisher can pick up his 20th point this trip down. To Fisher. Out of the wing. Shaq shoots from 12. Nice rebound by the 3rd-year man out of Glen Academy High School. Lays it right in.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Just under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Malone. Kobe goes with the crossover. Clock down to 6. The crossover was not capitalized by Bryant.
He's definitely not shy about putting up those mid-range shots. That miss isn't going to shake his confidence. Good recognition and good ball movement.
Fisher works it up court, and he's hit 6 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Shaq. Outside. Clock down to 6. Caught by Fox. He's double teamed. To stop the drought.
Timeout, Wizards.
And the Wizards with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Haywood. Haywood shoots from the post, not going down.
He's not exactly owning this quarter, is he, Fitz?
To Malone. Pass left side. Kobe pulls the trigger from the high post. Rebounded inside by Haywood. Arenas was hurt earlier in the game, but you have some more info, Tom?
He strained his quad muscle, and that's going to keep him in pain for at least a few weeks. The team doc has cleared him to return to the game, but I'd be surprised to see him back for this one.
The shot from the stripe was buried by Hughes. To Fisher. Received by Bryant. Kobe with the step back. Kobe gets his 44th point of the ball game. Impressive.
He's owned this quarter. Everything's going his way in the offensive end.
Just under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. Hughes tries the spin move. Hughes releases from close range.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Fisher takes it up, and he's got 18 points. To Malone. Inside pass. Here comes the double team. To Fisher. 5 on the shot clock. Shaq goes with the drop step. Shaq shoots with the clock winding down. Money on the jump shot.
The Lakers are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Just over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. He's doubled up. Pump fakes. Stackhouse takes it in. Gets the front rim.
He should be trying to go towards the rim when he's that close, not fading away from it.
Pass caught by Bryant. Shaq is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Arenas comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He can't get the first. The defensive rebound by Laettner. Back to Laettner. To Stackhouse. Stackhouse glides in. Goes glass on the lay-in.
The Wizards' bench is doing its part, Fitz, but they need their starters to step up and help make a game out of this.
Fisher takes the quick shot. Automatic.
That was real close to being a 3 on that one.
The Wizards have the rock. Stackhouse sails in.
One more time. Check this out.
The Lakers have the ball in the lead. 130 to 118. To Shaq. Shaq glides in. Bounces it off the short side and in.
The big fella is having an incredible night, and his team is really responding to his efforts.
Arenas takes it up court, and he's only 1 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Now by Laettner. Fakes the pass. Pass caught by Arenas. Laettner takes it in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
His shot selection has been sketchy at best.
To Malone. Received by Fisher. To Shaq. He's double teamed. Shaq sails in. Now has 10 points this period. He has a total of 32 so far.
Well, they should have this one wrapped up, Fitz. All they have to do is play it smart, and the game is theirs.
Arenas takes it up. He's shooting 39% from the floor. To Hughes. Hughes takes a step back. Couldn't drop in the open look by Hughes. The inside shot was missed by Arenas.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
To Fisher. Pass cross court. Fox lets it go from the wing. Misses the jumper. To Fisher. Malone wants it in the post. Caught by Fox. Here comes the double team. Malone takes it in. Deflected. can't sink the first. He sinks the second. Arenas hurls it from about three-quarter court. No one's home. There's the horn, and this game is in the books. The final score, 135-118. That was some game. We can't leave without getting the storyline from our own Tom Tolbert. Tommy, it's all yours.
Thanks, Fitz. The Lakers fell in love with the triple tonight, and they never abandoned it. They kept going to it time after time after time, did a great job of spreading the floor and getting open threes. That was the key.
Well, that about tells the tale, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Shaq is our ESPN Player of the Game, and he finishes with a total of 32 points and 9 rebounds. For Tom Tolbert, this is Bob Fitzgerald saying so long, and thanks for watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. We'll begin with the Pistons, who got the win to move to 7-9 on the year. Down in Orlando, we had the Celtics win by 7. Toronto came away from this one with a win. The Hornets get their 13th win of the year. Minnesota came away victorious. Over in the Alamo City, we had the Spurs win by 38. Utah came away from this one with a win. The Mavericks get their 12th win of the year. And last but not least, we had the Lakers win by 17. It's time to give out our daily award. The mailman was the man. You need a leader out on the floor, and he was the guy this afternoon. Some games you just don't have it. It's almost like there's a lid on the rim. So just pass the ball, dog. Zydrunas Ilgauskas didn't have the kind of game that his team needed. Better luck next time. That'll do it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. See you soon. Welcome to the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. We'll begin with the Knicks, who got the victory to move to 10-6 on the year. And finally, we had the Nets win by 4. Let's show off our double clutch players for today. Jason Kidd had a standout performance today, and you better believe he wants to keep putting up those kind of numbers. You know, there's going to be days where nothing is working right. Here on ESPN, we call that the iron unkind. Eddie House made a lot of mistakes today. This game's going to sting a little bit, but he'll be back. That's it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. We'll see you soon.